right. I remember.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I want to say first and foremost, because the Bronx is usually the silent borough. Okay, and that's the only reason why I'm here right now, because we are usually the silent borough. You see Brooklyn, you see the Bronx, it's quiet. Manhattan is shouting out loud. Jackie Rowe would save, Mother Save, Harlem Mother Save came up to the Bronx. And what I want to say, you know, and I understand the speech of everyone talking about, you know, we're going to vote you out. But what I'm here to say is while you're in, come to the table.
My goodness.
Come to the table.
Say it, man.
For those who know me, know that the violence of our communities in the 50-something years that I have lived in the Bronx, which I live in a marginalized area of the Bronx. We're here in the North Bronx. We need to be down in the South Bronx. Okay? Violence is killing our community.
Yes.
Violence does not affect one person.
Nope.
Violence affects every single citizen of New York City and every single citizen of the United States. So when we stand here, I employ the elected officials, who many know me, especially up here in the Bronx, that reform was necessary. Reform was necessary. And we're glad that that initiative of reform was put on the table. But now it is time to reform.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Reform. While you are here.
Yes.
While there's a chance.
Yes.
I understand often when decisions are made for people of our community, it is not by the people of the community.
They're not at the table.
Okay? They're not at the table. They're at the table, but they're not being affected.
Nope, they're not.
They're not. So I stand here today as a woman that has been affected, affects of violence, the heartache of violence, learning how to build and put your family back together when you think there is not one more thing that can happen to you. Not one more thing, but again and again, one more thing. And I'm not special, because every parent, every sister, every father, every grandmother that builds this family feels the pain of violence. So today I come here to ask you to come to the table. Come back, make a new table.
That's right.
And let's talk about the instructions.
Yes.
Let's talk about the instructions that should be given to our judges.
Yes.
Let's stop freeing those who are detrimental to our community. Stop letting it be an easy street for institutions to make dollars off the back of marginalized people of New York City. Because the more crime that there is in the city sometimes, the more money other institutions make.
That's right.
When you send our children home after they have been locked up for a gun, and maybe that child has no experience.
Right.
But when you send them back out, you send them back out into the same conditions.
That's right. That's right.
You don't send him out with the direction of where to go.
Right.
You go to this program. You have the anti-violence program, but when you came out that door, that's where you should have went.
That's right.
And make some accountability.
That's right.
Make accountability for the money that is spent in our community. Make accountability to the people who say that this is their job to protect our community. Make it accountability.
I hold them accountable. That's right.
Make it accountability.
That's right.
And yes, when you come to the table and you really show and prove in 2022 that you are truly about the community and the betterment of all, not just a salary, then yes, we'll re-elect you.
Okay.
We'll re-elect you.
That's right. That's right.
But come to us. Come to us in the community. Don't sit at the table with everybody who got a degree and never walk the path of the people in the community that's being affected.
That's right.
We need you here. So every single one of you, I couldn't afford a room, and I wanted to come upstate. okay, to have this conversation with y'all, but it wasn't afforded to me. So this is my platform that I stand here and I implore y'all to come to the table and make New York livable again. Because we are in a war zone of our own, from our own. And it's a shame that we need to be protected from our own. But let's be accountable. Let's all be accountable for what's going on in our community right now.
Well said. Well said.